I've never told this to anyone except my wife. I was driving home from work, like I'd done 100 times before, and something happened, and I'll never see that road in the same way again. It was November 2022. I remember that because it was freezing, and I was still on nights at the time, working over in Rugeley. I live about 8 miles away, and the quickest way home is along a road called Penkridge Bank Road. It's straight through the woods and the countryside. It's not the sort of road you'd want to break down on at night. Long, dark, dead quiet, trees either side. There's no lights, no houses, hardly, just blackness. This night, it was about 3 in the morning. I'd just finished my shift. Chucked a bottle of Lucozade in the car. Heater was on full blast. Driving back the usual way, down Penkridge Bank Road. And then I saw her, this girl. She was walking along the Verge at the side of the road, just up ahead. Young girl, maybe 15 or so, thin frame, long dark hair, no coat, no shoes, just walking slowly, head down along the edge of the grass. I slowed right down, wound the window down, and asked if she was all right. She didn't answer. She didn't even flinch, just kept walking, arms tucked in, head low. I thought maybe she was in shock or something. I just edged alongside her a bit. Car was crawling now, and I was really concerned at the time. But she wouldn't look up. I tried again, louder this time if she needed help. Still nothing, just walking like I wasn't there. The hair was hanging right over her face. And the way she moved, it just didn't seem right. She didn't seem panicked. It was like she was following something, focused on the ground. I pulled ahead slowly, thinking I should maybe stop up the road and get out. But something, and I've never been able to explain this, something just told me not to. I checked the rearview mirror as I turned the bend further down the road, and she was gone. Just gone. Now, I'm a rational sort of bloke. I thought maybe she darted into the trees when I passed. Maybe I startled her, but I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. I got home, parked outside, and just sat there with the engine ticking over for a bit. Then I rang 101, told them what I'd seen, gave them the exact spot, about a mile past the foresty gate near the bend. Said she looked too young to be out there alone. They took my name and said they'd just send a car out to check it out. And that was that. 3 weeks later, I'm coming home the same way. It's raining this time, misty, got the wipers on full blast. And there she was again. Same girl, same clothes, same spot. But this time I was a bit more ready. I slowed right down again, put my hazard lights on, wound the window down and called out to her. No answer again. And then something in me just snapped a bit. I wasn't angry, just scared, frustrated maybe. I shouted something like, "I'm just trying to help, are you all right?" That's when she turned. Quick, sharp, and finally she looked at me. And her eyes, they just weren't right. Can't explain it. They weren't black like some people say. They weren't glowing or anything. They were just foggy. Like cataracts, but worse. Clouded over. Dead. And her face was just twisted and she screamed, proper screamed, this horrible raw voice. "I'm not supposed to be here," she shouted. "I'm not supposed to be here." And then she just stood there, breathing heavy, looking straight at me. I just slammed my foot down and drove, didn't look back. I didn't sleep that night. Called the police the next day, said I'd seen the same girl again. And I asked if anyone else had reported a girl walking that road. They went a bit quiet for a bit, and the bloke on the phone, the officer, said, "We've had similar reports going back nearly 10 years. Always the same description, always the same spot." I never saw her again. But about 6 months later, I was driving over to Lichfield. Middle of the day this time, sun out, different atmosphere altogether. Penkridge Bank Road again. As we passed that same stretch, I just clocked something, just at the corner of my eye, just beyond the Verge. A few bunches of flowers tucked into the hedge line. So I pulled over and jogged over to take a look. One of the cards was a memorial card. Caught me straight away. It was a dedication to a girl called Louise from her mom and dad and her family. And I'm guessing she died at that spot. I was just gobsmacked. And that was it. I didn't touch anything. Didn't want to, obviously. I just got back in my car as quickly as I could. I certainly don't drive that way anymore. Not at night. I'm not saying the girl I saw was a ghost. I don't know what she is. But I do know what I saw. And I know from calling the police that I'm not the only one.